What's up, y'all? It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Just driving to work. Again. But this time, the weather is impeccable. As Mike Tyson would enthusiastically say, it's impeccable. Hey, what's up? Is it? Oh man, we got 2 folks in here. 3 folks. What's up, y'all? The wall, T-wall. What's up, Ryan? Man, oh, got 8. So yeah, man, just driving to work. How y'all doing today? It only shows up really fast. Like, what's up, Shrill? The trip, what it is, and then you got Netflix lover. Is that Netflix? That sounds like how I would say Netflix. Yeah, I'm about to go do some Netflix and chill. Or neck flex. We're about to flex my neck. About to droop my sack. You guys are happy today. Y'all drooping your sack? As you can tell, I don't have my cough is at 1 a.m. Oh man, you're gonna be like, damn man, he woke a brother man up. Now I can't fall asleep. And then it's gonna end up being like 4 o'clock in the morning. You're gonna be staring at the alarm clock, not the alarm clock, just the clock. Or just pick up your phone because of the raise to wake. Boom, and just see what it is. That gets annoying when my phone keeps doing that. I was doing a customer screen protector. Damn, that dude was going at like at least 90 when all of us were going like 40. That's against the law. If y'all are out there, oh, this guy has a flat tire. It ain't no good. I wonder if they know they got a flat tire. Yeah, he was doing some sign language. He was like, man, what's up? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sucks, man. I'm telling you how many people passed by me, or people that I drove past, or whatever, when I was in my other car, when I was in my, in the Equinox that my wife is driving. The front tire is really low, and we have to keep filling it up because we're trying to coordinate our schedules. We just got this car, got my truck, got all 4 tires replaced. That was like $900 just alignment, but they were bald. I mean, I'm talking about they were bald like how a brother man's going bald right here and a little bit up in the crown. And I gotta, keep my swag up. I hate that word, swag. Especially when companies are like, yeah, we're gonna send you some swag. Hey, don't send me nothing if you call it swag, I don't want it. Like keychains and hats and t-shirts and stuff. Nope. But how many people pass by and they don't even tell you that you got a near flat tire? That's like not holding the door for somebody. And you know that somebody is walking right behind you and you don't hold the door for them. You see them in the reflection. Like, I saw you see me in the dang reflection in the glass. I'm right behind you. I'm like centimeters behind. I'm not that close. That's a creep. That's a creeper. But I'm close. And you let the dang door close? Hell no. You, sir, deserve a flat tire in your shoe. You ever play that game, flat tire? I hate it. I accidentally did that to a customer last night. he was walking right in front of me, and he just abruptly stopped because he got a text message. Why do you stop walking when you get a text message? If you get motion sickness, people get motion sickness. But yeah, so his, like whatever foot it was like right in front of where my foot was landing, and my toes happened to, the toe box of my shoe, the bottom of my shoe happens to flatten the tire of the dude in front of me, which is basically his shoe stays on the ground because I pinned it down to the ground with my foot, and his heel comes up, and I was like, flat tire. I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh man, I feel bad, man. I feel real bad. Stretching people. I see it. I wish y'all could see what I see. See what I see. But if I only see it quickly pop up, it like lasts for maybe 3 seconds or 5 seconds, and then I get, whoa, there's a lot of messages. Lunch break. Hey Ryan, have a good one, man. Thanks for dropping in. Looney, what it is? Yeah, it's gonna be in and out because I'm still over the water right now. So as soon as I get over to the Tampa side, I'm gonna have signal again. I work at Apple, and I'm also work at Apple part-time, and I am a personal trainer, which I've been doing that since 2004. Dang, 2004. I went to go pick up my meals because I get, what do they call it? Pre-made. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, I ran a couple with Mike last night. I didn't get on until late because we were trying to get ready we were supposed to have a home inspection this morning to get our home appraised in our cabinets. So yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, I get pre-made meals at this place locally where every Sunday I log in to their website, look at what meals they have. They usually have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And my wife has to get specific, like she can't get anything with wheat or gluten. Like she literally has an allergy to gluten, wheat, peanuts, stuff like that. To where she very, very selective on what she can eat, which is one of the reasons why we go get the pre-made meals. That's not that far from where I'm at. DSTV. Yeah, man, you're on. DSTV. It's because I'm close to the airport, which is over there. Get over in the far left. That's a bad area. People get a lot of accidents over there. That's why I gotta strategize, man. It's kind of like when you see a bunch of those glowing purple orbs on a Spectre, the shock train. Spectre shock trains. You see like 5 of them over there and 1 destrier or Cossack. And you got to strategize. You got to figure out if you're going to stay behind a rock or you're going to go out into the open. That's how I have to treat that little intersection. So sponsored by the brand. Yeah, that's funny. That's Publix. I'm telling you, stores like Publix would never sponsor a channel that's called Droopy Sack, no matter what the context. It's like, I can see people's facial expressions being absolute terror when I tell them what my channel name is, especially if they have a kid with them. And then I have to go into a dang TED Talk speech on where I came up with the name, how I came up with the name, and where in my life I was at when I came up with the name. Droopy Sack, that's not right. Droopy Sack Water. That sounds like a urologist joke or urologist humor. But yeah, man, we got flat tire. We got Droopy Water. We got... Oh, man. When did I start streaming? 12 minutes ago? And I didn't run into any traffic. That's weird. That kind of scares me a little bit. You know, when everything goes perfectly and you're looking around the corner waiting for some speed bump to happen. Yeah, Droopy Water. That would be messed up. Ugh. That's a big coffee machine. He's like, I take coffee serious. I gotta have a big machine. And you know what I do? Man, and it works too. I can park them. I'm too lazy to park out this. And I see all these people getting out here, and they probably have Apple Watches. I have an Apple Watch too, but I don't count my steps like some of these folks do. I don't want to walk. I'm lazy. I feel like when I find a parking spot, it's like me trying to factor in if I'm gonna put in my Natasha or my Leo or any other bot that was before the dashes, because it takes a long time for those bots to cover ground. Them bots are slow. And that's what I do. I look for a parking spot as close as possible because it takes so much time to get to where I want to go. I'm joking. I'm so joking. Kind of not joking, but I'm kind of being facetious. Yeah, man, let me turn off this. And so now I can converse with y'all. Because I know my wife isn't listening to this, isn't watching this, because she'd be like, oh my gosh, you're embarrassing me. And then I would use, are you seriously? That probably isn't for me. But does he have air? You want to know that? You want to know the answer to that? Bam! What? Look at the little white. It's a little Debbie. What do they call them things? Little Debbie. What do I call those things? Little cake, and you squeeze it, and then the cream pops out. A little Debbie. And I got the little things. They're black. Get the slick wraps. Yeah, slick wraps. See, I do it like this. Ice cream sandwich. That's a perfect descriptor for it. See, one thing, because I don't know how old, I know, so 13 of y'all are out there, and I know like 5 of y'all personally. Y'all are the ages that understand what I'm about to say. Excuse me. So I don't know if the rest of y'all are youngins, but that's the benefit, or one of the benefits of having your own. Who farted? What's up, man? The benefit of having, starting a business, and whatever that business is, it could be doing floors, it could be consulting. What's up, Rage Quit? Consulting for social media, basket weaving, personal training, whatever. If all the things that are in that field you can buy when you have an LLC or something, make it as a business expense, and you can basically take it off of your income, taxable income at the end of the year. Of course, there's a little bit more to it than just that, but for me, everything that basically I buy technology related is a business expense. Anything to do with my iPad, yeah, it is very rough. My phone, like the thing that I'm have on my window. So this is one thing that I got at Best Buy, and then I got that online, the Joby for GoPros, and then I basically put this, which is it's me photo thing I got to put on a tripod so that you can change the articulation, or not the screen orientation easily. And clamp it on. Yeah, it is very big, but it works, and it reduces the jostling around when I'm driving, because being in my truck, it doesn't absorb the vibrations like my Chevy, my Equinox, my SUV. But yeah, so that's essentially why. And it's like with the AirPods, I look at it from a business expense standpoint, that I am talking on it with my clients. I'm able to use it for audio dictation, for writing emails, writing programs, to where I'm not typing on my phone, or I'm not typing because I'm a slow typer. So I'm using it for audio dictation, also using it for working out. And yeah, the case itself was a business expense because it was for my AirPods. And then the slick wraps that go around my AirPods was a business expense because it went around my AirPods. You see what I'm saying? So all those different things add up at the end of the year, but you also want to make sure that you're not at a loss of, like, where your income is in the red. And that's one of the interesting things about with online businesses, or businesses that deal with digital goods. Like, I know that I heard it when I was passing by right before it got into view, when I'm looking in the screen, and I was like, man, that sounds like my dad's car, because my dad has one of those. I think his is like a 2004, 2005 Corvette, and he doesn't drive it all that often unless it's like a sunny day like this. But it has that. I'm like, man, oh yeah, it's one of those what do those call them? Whatever, I don't know. But when it comes to digital goods, you're not like with, let's say with War Robots. War Robots sells a digital product, and that digital product doesn't increase or decrease in value based on whatever it was. Like, let's say it was presented as Bulgasari Haiichi, whatever the bot is, right? This is the advertised description and what it does, and it has 3 weapons. So what do they call it? The benefits, or oh my gosh. So you have the benefits and the features. So the features of the product of, let's say, we're going to just say the Bulgasari, is the features is it has a shield. It has a dash. So you have 2 different special things about that bot that is the best of the Lancelot, and before that was kind of, what was it, the Doc, that has, yeah, the Doc was an American bot that had the quick draw, and it had 4 medium slots. So you have 3 medium slots, so it's kind of like the what do you call it, the Doc, but it has 1 less medium slot. So it has 3 medium slots. It has a shield, it has a dash, and it has a tall profile to where it can shoot over certain spots that don't. So the weapons are high enough to where doesn't open up the main center mass of where the shots end up going where the shots are going from the person that's targeting you. So you have a shield, you have a dash, you have 3 mediums, you have a high profile for those weapons that doesn't expose the center mass of the bot. And yeah, so the benefits of that is that you have 3 medium slots, which you have that you have a physical shield over the energy shield of the Haiichi, because the 3 that was released, Kumio, Haiichi, and Bulgasari. The benefits is that you can put 3 medium weapons. Remember, medium weapons during that time was king. You rarely saw heavies and you rarely saw lights. Majority of the people were running dash that were getting bang for their buck, benefits for their investment. So the advertised description was whatever it was that I just talked about was the features. And then this is how you can use them. So based on the map, based on the type of fighter that you are with that specific bot, you're going to be able to achieve an average outcome of XYZ, whatever it was. We're not talking about nerfing or buffing. We're not talking about that. So you end up buying that, and regardless of how long ago it was that you purchased it, it's still going to do exactly what it did when you first got it, regardless of the speed and the time space between dashes, the 2 dashes, and regardless of the shield or HP. The shield HP and the health of the bot HP. You still got the same outcomes, but you're going against different bots and different situations and stuff. So the funny thing is about those digital products, like with War Robots, is that it's all perceived value, but you don't actually get a physical transaction. You don't pay something and then get something that's tangible, like this bottle of Droopy sack water. Like, this is tangible. I can take it with me after I've purchased it, and then I can consume what it was that was in it. But then after that, I'm left with a shell of that investment. I can reuse it a couple of times, but outside of that, there's no real value. So that's what's strange about the whole digital product and e-commerce realm. Is it's not like with War Robots, like buying a bot or buying a weapon. You don't get something in return. You get a feeling, or yeah, it's really a feeling. It goes to we buy out of emotion and justify with logic. But if I write a program on, how to stretch your neck, or how to, lose 5 inches on your belly. What's up? Is it Bishal? What's going on, man? I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. And if I sell that like a PDF, it's a digital product, but you're also getting something in return that you can actually walk away from the transaction with. But I don't know. It's just it's a different ball game than I'm used to. I see it like other people doing it and stuff, but I don't delve into the mechanics on how they make it happen. But it is really interesting though. What's up, Adam? Get satisfaction of destruction. Oh yeah. Got to where I was going. All right, man, Dom, have a wonderful day, buddy. War Robots. Johnny says War Robot sells win ratios. That's actually kind of true. And the win ratios, I don't think has anything to do with, I'm going to say it has a very small percentage to do with effort and oh man, what would be another variable? Yeah, effort and skill. Because sometimes you do everything and you still lose. I know. The interesting thing is that I talked to Higgs last night, and I haven't talked to him in a long time, and we were talking about starting it up again. But it was me and Higgs, not me and Evil, which is Shane. And me and Shane were already talking about it. So yeah, we're gonna get back up on it. We have to figure out a strategy to record it again and to stream it, because I may not necessarily be able to stream it from where I'm going to be at when we start doing our kitchen, because we're probably going to have to move out temporarily. And then, but Shane and Jason have OBS, and that's what I use for everything, OBS, and they both have Apple computers. So yeah, they'll be able to do it. We just have to figure out how to fine tune it. But the cool thing is about Apple and being in Apple and having three, so myself, I have a MacBook. I can, through iMessage, go in and remote into Shane's computer, which is Dr. Evil, or he can remote into mine because he has a Mac. But he actually has a Mac. Him and Jason both have Macs. I have a MacBook. So they have processor power that's superior to mine. But mine is just, I use mine because I got mine because of wanting to have portability. But we can definitely do it. I'm just thinking out loud. Just thinking out loud. Does that girl has hair she has blue, she has pink and brown. That's a fancy hairdo, girl. When I see hair like that, I'm like, man, she's got a story to tell. She goes against the grain. So I don't want to be like none of y'all who have regular color hair. Me, I don't even have hair. But if I did have hair, it wouldn't be all extravagant. It is. It wouldn't be no extravagant color. It'd be just gray. Look at that, man. My wife said last night, she says, Josh, you need to take care of your hair because you're all over the place. You got a hair that's tickling my face. I was like, what are you talking about? Tickling your face? You're on the other side of the room. She says, I know, and you better trim that. See, got a little runaway gray hair. But I put some conditioner in it because someone told me, a friend of mine from church told me about it. And I was like, man, I'll get some conditioner. And so then I brought this and I start taming it and I start grooming it. I've never had a beard before. And I don't want to look like I'm all disheveled. Like I'm probably like looking like Ryan when he plays War Robots. He has like poof. And it's all like discombobulated. Those people have stories to tell too. Hey man, where you from? Man, I just woke up. Don't talk to me. Because when I take a cat nap, it all gets puffy. And I use my jacket. And I have my little bag of resistance bands for my clients. I don't have to have that many because the two clients that I use these with are elderly, so I don't need that many. So I just close a little satchel, man, and I put my shirt right above it, so I'm not. So I have a little soft fabric, and I lay my head like it's a pillow. Well, because it is a pillow. Now I'm thinking about. Oh man, Ryan. Oh, but what I was gonna tell you about my what I use my bottled water for. Did I only bring one? Nope. Remember my French toast that I thought was French toast, but it's my French roast. Vias, y'all. Y'all know nothing about no Via. Yeah, I've actually The Who. I'm gonna just say Who. What's up, Who? Yeah, tanking is. I don't see that many. I don't see that many tankers. But see, this is what I do. I take my bottle of water. This is a step by step. It's cold. Yeah, man, it's cold. I'll show you. It's 51. That's not cold. It's not cold because it's sunny and it's not windy. There's no wind. I see a little bit of wind. I'm looking at the palm trees, and the palm trees got a little breeze moving up. Like, it's like, shh. But cold water, even if it wasn't cold, I would still deal with it. And in my Via, and I do this, so I can get the Via all the way down at the bottom, right there. See all that? That's Via. That's coffee. That's caffeination. And I take my bottle. It's -5. Hell no. That's why. And this girl got blue hair. It's bright blue. It's brilliant blue. Oh man, she got a couple of strains of purple in there. That's a different person. But that's all right. Here in India, it's cold. 11 p.m. Dang. Ooh, I got to go into work. So you see that? I take a little sip. Boom. Right. I free it up. I free up some space. I put the cap back on because I don't want to spill it. And do this. I'm exaggerating it, of course, because I don't do it like this. I do it like really quick, and then boom, pop the top to where it'll spill out. And it smells like body odor. But I know what's going to happen. It's going to go into my system and help me become woke. And I put it in the cap and I just drop it in there. And this is what I was talking about. See how it starts to collect at the top? Collect at the top. It's like a rap song. And see how it starts to turn it brown? Check it out, man. Watch this. Watch this. It's now dark brown. See that? Looks like a... What's up, Freddie? Yeah, man, I just got to work. So, see that? Remember what I was talking about, a spit bottle yesterday? It turns it really dark brown. And because I don't want none of it. No, I don't want none of that crap. That's disgusting, y'all. It gets in your teeth. And you're talking to people. Hey, how you doing? And then you have like brown things in between your teeth. Coffee grains. Shake it like a shake weight. Shake weight. And then you shake it more. And then you look at it. And you look for chunks of coffee. You shake it some more. You listen to it like a seashell. You open it up. Give it a little sniff test. Doesn't smell like BO anymore. Kind of does. And then you take a sip. But I'm not going to take a sip right now because I want to save my caffeination for around 30 minutes into my shift. To make sure I can see what I need to see. I can hear what I need to hear. And I can smell in my environment what I need to smell. Hear what I need to hear. And all that stuff. Yes, y'all. You're probably wondering, well, what the hell, man? This dude could be entertaining himself on a deserted island. Oh, Freddie, man, I'll be walking in, and I swear it never shocks me anymore. It doesn't. It did the first time, but after the second time, I kind of realized what I was in for. But it never shocks me when someone sees it and they don't even have to know me. They never even have to have seen me before. They'll give me a look like, I can smell that and it is gross. And if they do know me, they'll be like, hey man, what the hell is in that bottle? That's a spit bottle, isn't it? Nah, man, ain't no spit bottle. And then I open up the cap and I drink a little bit of it. I said, what the hell kind of spit bottle drink? Ew. Because everyone that has ever chewed tobacco, I tried it a couple times. Ugh. And everyone who knows about that knows you don't drink from a spit bottle at all. Just the name. I know exactly. Exactly. People are like, what the hell? And so that's why I don't have, man, do I have any? I don't have any. I thought I did mouthwash, because I hate the aftertaste of coffee. And you have your lip balm. Not your lip balm, your lip balm. Got to balm up your lips, get your lips looking all non-crusty. And you have to have your brush. She looked at me and she says, man, I bet he's talking to himself. You're absolutely right. What are you guys doing up there? Do people complain about the brown thing? Yeah, that's what it looks like. T, yes it does. Sound effects. Johnny, you know the sound effects are important. And Ryan, nobody cares about your snarkiness, man. Tonight time, I'll be on. I get off at 6. I'm trying to get my wife to stop studying. What? Sour cream on onion chips? Hell no. That sounds like heartburn in the making. But if you guys ever get one of these or hear about these, if it's black, if it's brown, drink it down. If it's black, send it back. I don't know where that's from, but that sometimes works and probably sometimes doesn't. You guys ever seen these Trigger Point? The Trigger Point foam ball? Broccoli. I've seen people eat broccoli with tomato sauce. I've seen people eat broccoli with cheese. Or I've seen people eat broccoli with sour cream. Sour cream. I think it's sour cream. Man, whatever, Ryan. Holla at your boy, bruh. Now, this is a Trigger Point ball. And so you have trigger points. I wish that I had my I had the ability to kind of show my screen and show you what I'm talking about, but it's like, it's a foam ball. You can squeeze it. I mean, you're supposed to put in your body weight on it, and it helps relieve muscle tension and stuff. You get it to get triggered. Use it to get triggered. Triggered, pointed. But it's like, what they call it, a poor man's massage, where you basically are using your own body weight. Like, this is a foam roller, 6 inches in diameter, and it's 3 feet long, to where you lay on top of it and you roll the muscles of your back, the muscles of your shoulders, your chest. You see her? That's another person. She got blue hair. But this, like, I use it for my neck because I have really, really tight muscles in my neck. See, he's looking for his car. You know what I do? I don't have the thing. I don't have electronic, whatever they call it, door unlock on mine. I just stand in the middle and I just click it, and I wait, and I don't hear it. I take a couple more steps and I click it and I don't hear it. And if I don't hear it, I hit the emergency SOS. Wah, wah, wah. But yeah, this is important. This is really important. If y'all have tight muscles in your neck, like neck pain and shoulder pain, shoot, like the muscles of the forearm, like pushing up against, like I'll show you, like here, like I'm pushing in my forearm, and then working the trigger points are on the outside of my shoulder, and in the back of my shoulder, like that. Damn, that actually hits the spot perfectly. And do like internal, external rotations. But yeah, but if you think about it, this is the reason why. Actually, I like this little thing. This little thing, the Joby thing that I use. And mounted on the dang door. Now, because my this is a 2004. The tent's coming off. But literally, like, what I'll do is I'll put the ball on my neck and my shoulder, and I like roll out like all the muscles in my shoulder blade. And I'll do stretches that open up my shoulders and my shoulder blades, to pull my shoulder blades away from my spine, so that I'm stretching those muscles that get really, really tight. Because when I'm playing, I'm literally playing like this. I don't know if you can like see my neck and shoulders. I'm like this. So imagine if I was to stand up, I have my protracted head forward. So I got these muscles, my sternocleidomastoids, pulling my neck down and tight. And then when I go to turn my head, the muscles on both sides that activate get really, 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 really tight, which then pull my shoulder blades up. Heck yeah, it gets old fast. And so like when you use the foam roller, or you use the trigger point ball, like you can basically get rid of a lot of that shoulder capsule pain if you roll out the muscles that are like the pec minor in this area, like going towards the actual elbow, going towards the shoulder, rolling out the biceps, because you're in a shortened state when you're doing this. And the thing about this, like when you're holding your iPad or your Android tablet or your phone, you're like this. So I'm essentially like I'm casting a rod. Does it hurt? It hurts in a way that helps. You know what I mean? Yeah, playing with a ball. There's nobody in the parking lot. Nobody. And when they see, if anyone sees me playing with the ball, when they're watching this, they're watching it when it was in context. Meaning they can see what the hell I was holding the ball for. You know what I'm saying? I know you know. And take it out the window. What is this? There we go. But yeah, man, I was using, this is the reason why I was having such an issue with the bouncing of my camera, was because I was using the other part of the Joby thing, was this thing here. Like it's really snug as an extension arm, but I don't think it's meant for the weight of a GoPro, because this is meant for a GoPro, and not meant for the weight of a smartphone. I'm glad I found this, because I was looking for it the other day. That window punch. Yep. Let me see. People think what are your honest thoughts about? Y'all really want to know what my thoughts are about the modules? We'll take a vote. We'll take a vote. We'll find out what y'all. Streams down. No, man. When did you text me that? Oh, that was 30 minutes ago. Ryan. I just got a notification on my watch because I was trying to find out what time it was, because I gotta go soon. I think the modules, I think the game, man, honestly, I think the game is going in a good direction. I think that there are, I know that they're trying. I know that they are constantly trying new things, which is it's just awesome. I do, same here. I miss the simpler times. The Who said that. Cheryl doesn't want to know what I think about the modules. I don't have anything bad to say about the modules. I don't use them except for when I accidentally hit it. And the only reason why I don't use them is only because it's too much for me to think about in a game that I just want to go around and I want to shoot and help my teammates. And if I'm kind of fragmenting those motives by now I'm looking at for self-preservation, meaning I'm going to use them to help boost my health. Let me see. What did Freddie shows? Hold on. Mr. Simpler Times. Freddie says, I don't use modules. Pretty sure everyone does. Good, yes, but not for the noobs like me. Sherrill's not a noob. So just so y'all know that. Freddie says they're like gone in a good direction and bad direction at the same time. Kind of true. Get a reload button. Johnny, a reload button. Yes, I would so love the reload button. I would love the Avengers to sound like what would be a big ass cannon like those Avengers are. I want those things to have the sound that puts the fear of death in Ansel shields and fear of death into anyone. Man, the reload button. Good Lord. Yeah, the reload button. The reload button. The Avengers sound like they have like a prepubescent crack to their voice, kind of like me. And so do the Punishers, man. Like, why does the Punishers, man, should sound like dang machine guns? Like they're about to tear some stuff up. The Avengers should sound just the same way. They're monsters. And then what if the Trident sound like you're actually sending rockets down, like have a shockwave? Can you imagine if they had like a shockwave, like a 50 cal, like what was the movie Shooter with Mark Wahlberg when he was on the top of that mountain, and then he was with his dog, and boom, and then that shockwave ended up, like you could actually see the shockwave. Man, those are just like the small things that I wish that they would do. But those are trivial things though. That's just things that, I mean, I would like it. It would make me feel good about having those old school. I miss the old school stuff, but I do miss the simpler times when it was just, you have an objective, capture the beacon, and kill the other bots. Instead, now it's, I think the people like us that are having such a big issue with it, with the game, we probably run solo more than we run with squads. And I'm one of those. I run solo way too much. Yeah, it is the small things that matter. $60 event, yep. Sound pack. And you can modify. That's what I like about the customization of your experience with games like PUBG, which is I don't play any other game but PUBG and War Robots. But the way that you can customize Steam graphics, man, oh my God. Those graphics, my mind was blown when I saw that. And I was like, man, I'm jealous as heck. Man, there's no way I can afford another computer. I'm not going to get another computer. But dang, those graphics, I'm telling you, Pixonic or Robots, they know what they're doing. And it's not, and I was talking to a young man that is in college, or he just finished college, for game design for games like Call of Duty, like those types of games. And what he was explaining to me, it made sense. I wish that I could I could have invited him to like come onto the podcast. I completely forgot to even say anything to him about it. But what he was describing was on point, that I didn't consider, was the amount of money it takes to make something like that. Just the game that we have on our phones and on our tablets, regardless of Windows or Android or iOS, regardless. Just, I mean, if you actually look at the graphics, just take a minute and appreciate the colors and the graphics of the buildings and the cars that are on the street, the fine detail of just going through the map, just walking through the map with your bot. You don't even need any specific bot. I'm telling you, aren't short. I can guarantee that Pixonic